Dobry den,
Zdravej!
and welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
It's been quite a good week this week.
It's been an excellent week.
Why's that?
Because we've got Max's residency sorted.
Yes!
We've had 2 trips to Targovishti this week. The first one to put our application in on Tuesday, and the second one today to get his fingerprints and photos done.
Yeah.
And they've taken the money, they're processing the card. We should have it
Next Wednesday, I think it is.
Yeah, we've got a bank holiday on Monday.
Yeah.
So we will have his card. We made it with 1 day to spare. It is his 21st birthday tomorrow.
It is. So happy birthday, Max. I don't know why I'm saying it on the video.
But we're planning a day out in Varna.
Yeah.
So he desperately wants a Chinese.
He does.
Which is his only request for his birthday.
Well, that and a computer. So he's getting a Chinese.
Yeah, we're going to take him there for the day.
Yeah.
His original birth certificate still hasn't turned up.
We think it's still languishing in customs in Varna, but we're not sure.
But we did get one piece of post this week.
We did. Just after Max came over here, we ordered a DVD box set. I'm not going to say which one, but we're catching up with Captain Jack Sparrow. So I ordered it from Amazon UK because in the advert it said it ships from within the EU. And I thought, okay, that solves that problem. When I started tracking it, it was shipping from Rochester in Kent. So unless they've moved Rochester, it was UK.
And it was due here about 2 weeks ago.
It was. And then Amazon said, oh, sorry, it's running late, which we kind of expected. And after another week, they said, you can now apply for a refund, which I didn't do. I thought I'll give it another week just in case. And on Monday, we had a phone call from a lovely lady at the post office.
Yeah, Eva Poster.
And I went up Monday afternoon to find they were shut. So I went up Tuesday afternoon to find they were shut. Eventually Wednesday morning they were open.
And it was your box set of DVDs.
It was indeed. It had been stuck at customs and we had a customs bill to pay which was just under 10 lev. But that on top of buying the thing actually was still cheaper than buying it from Amazon in Germany. So
yeah, that was a bit of a win-win.
Yeah, so I didn't mind paying the extra for the customs. And yes, as I say, we're now busy watching our way through the films. Much to Max's delight.
Yes. He now knows where all the rum has gone.
Yeah. If anybody else knows, put it in the comments.
So yes, we've had a couple of evenings watching films.
We have.
And we also decided we were going to have a day out.
Yes.
When we were in Targovishti on Tuesday, getting Max's first part of his residency, we bumped into Mike and Naomi, who used to live here, and they were telling us they'd spent a couple of days in Razgrad, just for a break, and they said it was a lovely city and well worth a visit.
So we thought, let's give it a visit. So Thursday,
off we went to Razgrad.
Off we went to Razgrad. A little bit of information about Razgrad while you're looking at what it looks like. It's the administrative centre of Razgrad, surprise, surprise.
The province of Razgrad.
The province of Razgrad. Population around 35,000. There's a big mosque there, the Ibrahim Pasha Mosque.
Which is currently being renovated. So it was a beautiful building, you could see it was gorgeous.
But you can't go, usually you can go into it, but you can't at the moment because of the renovations.
There were lots of fountains.
Lots of fountains. There's a statue of the Bulgarian Icarus, who apparently was a builder called Manol.
Who built mosques.
He built the mosque. And there's a story, Google him. But yes, subsequently he became known as the Bulgarian Icarus.
Yeah, he had to escape from a minaret.
Yes. I think you can guess how.
They had a lovely clock tower, which was built on the originals of the previous one. After that, became unsafe. So it's about, I think this one's about 110 years old. Is that right?
Slightly older, but yeah, right about that ballpark. Yeah.
But yes, it was a lovely city. We did enjoy our visit there.
We did.
Yeah, as part of our journey to Razgrad, we actually went through Residency.
We did.
Which we'd been meaning to go to because it's our nearest ATM machine. And it also had a garage there, which we needed to get petrol.
Get some diesel. Yeah. Yeah, so we went along to the garage, pulled in, had my carefully prepared Pet de Set lever diesel Molia. Fluent, eh? And the girl filled the thing up. I got my card out to pay, and she said, cash only.
And it was a very modern looking little garage.
Yeah.
It wasn't, if it looked a little bit older or a little bit more traditional, we might have thought, but I did think, was convinced that I did mention, do you think, make sure they take cash before you fill up?
So I had to
Well,
abandon
take
Len
cards.
as ransom.
He did. He left me there as ransom.
But I do now know where the ATM in Loznitsa is.
Well, he went to get the money out, but I did make friends with a kitten.
You did.
He was very.
We didn't bring it home.
No, close though.
And while driving through Loznitsa, we also found a timber yard and a builder's yard.
And they're only 7 kilometres from us, so they're definitely our nearest.
So we're going to check them out for the materials we need.
Yeah, next
Fingers
week.
crossed, we'll shop local.
Yes.
I have discovered I've got a slow puncture on the car. Every 3 or 4 days I have to just top up the air pressure in the front driver's side tyre. I think what's caused it, and you've heard people talk about these, is the state of the roads. We put together a little video just so you can see how good the roads or how bad the roads are. And they are a lot like this. There are 2 things we've noticed about the roads in Bulgaria. First is the number of very straight roads you get. Second is the quality of the roads you get. You could be driving along happy with the state of the road, and then suddenly it deteriorates as if by magic. The problem seems to be caused by potholes and the repair of potholes. As a result, you find yourself using any bit of road you can. If the potholes are on your side, you drive on the other. This is very Bulgarian. Another feature, of course, is the countryside. The scenery can be breathtaking. Unfortunately, as a driver, you tend not to see too much of it. You're watching the road in front of you. Another thing to beware of are the shadows cast by trees and bushes, which hide potholes until the last minute. This can catch you out quite easily. Occasionally you get to stretches of road that have been completely resurfaced. You have to wonder what state it was in before they did this, but there are generally patches where they haven't bothered. They've just done the worst parts. You're soon back on road that hasn't been resurfaced, and again you avoid the potholes. It's only fair to say that there are other roads that have been completely resurfaced. This road on the way into Razgrad has been resurfaced. Hopefully all the major roads will be resurfaced, but until that happens, you just have to take care when driving. We thought we'd show you our route out of the village from our house. This is the most direct route, but it is using one of the back roads. Watch out for various highlights like the bin, our neighbours' houses, and one very large pothole right near the end. We've sped it up to make it a bit quicker. In reality it only takes about 3 minutes. I must apologise for the state of the windscreen. It didn't look that dirty at the time. Yeah, so you can see the roads around here leave a little to be desired, but you get used to them.
They're not so bad.
No.
I'm not
So,
driving on them though.
Liz not driving on anything. So, that's about it from us this week.
Yes, it's been a bit of a waiting game, just going into the residency office, waiting for them to make sure they take the money and they don't come up with any other reason why we can't do it, but they did. So,
So that's all going through. We've continued doing work in the bedroom, but we'll show you more of that next week. But maybe if it's interesting.
Maybe it's interesting.
But in the meantime, from us,
Doskoro.
Doskoro.
We'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. It's on the front driver's side wheel. I have to fill the tyre up. I have to top the tyre up. Built on the foundations of the original clock. You don't want to know about the clock tower.
Go on then.
I'm going to. I'm waiting for you to stop laughing. Like a loon.